Good evening, family, and welcome back to another episode of Red Center by Night. Did you know that horror, for some, is reality for others? That is what I often tell a lot of people lately. It's all about perspective. Yet, we question it when bad things starts happening to people we all love and care for, even though reality might be a little bit different. We're already halfway through the story. Let's all keep that in mind while we roll the credits.
So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control, feel it in my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne.
Last episode, we found our coterie learning more about Alice Springs. Jen and Delilah had gone hunting and found themselves at the casino. Our Gangrel left the fledgling by herself while they hunted in one of the hotel rooms. Unfortunately, Delilah ended up going to one of the private bars with the bouncer, a bar named Tempo. It turned out to be one of the Second Inquisition's operations to trap the Kindred who loves hunting in bars, and our fledgling ended up sitting down with the agents who recognized her. It was revealed that Delilah was part of the Second Inquisition before her embrace. Unfortunately, this information exchange was cut short when one agent took a shot of Delilah, who managed to dodge with her new vampiric celerity. Jen, who now have been finished their drink and is now frantically searching for Delilah, heard the shout and the shot. With their gangrel speed, they burst into the tiny bar and tackled the agent with a gun. After a scuffle, both of them escaped via the rental car, which they dumped right outside of Alice Springs.
Smart move.
And walked the rest of the way to the airport. Meanwhile, Maxie finally had a chance to talk with Charlie. After their sincere conversation, Maxie revealed a collection of books hidden away in their haven, leaving Charlie to peruse it while they continue making phone calls regarding the salt mines. Afterwards, Jen and Delilah finally arrived home and told the fact that the SI is now on the hunt for them. Maxie ended up calling 8 to help cover up this masquerade breach. As they all prepare for day sleep, we see a glimpse of vulnerability from each of them as they finally open up to one another about their worries. Now, let's continue the story as all of us roll a rouse check.
Oh, good.
Oh, fuck.
Charlie is
I feel like
hungrier.
that's not a success. Or no.
So what is everyone's hunger levels?
1,
1?
2.
2, baby.
Oh, wait, no, mine would be 2 because I'm assuming.
All right.
I'm assuming I haven't eaten since last session.
Now, I want everyone to please roll your frenzy check.
That was so loud. Is that unspent willpower or?
I genuinely can't remember how to do that.
Yeah,
Frenzy check is
that's composure resolve.
composure and resolve.
That's a little better. No, but it's the same.
willpower's on frenzy checks, aren't you? Lol.
I'm not sure. Can you spend willpower on these, Rena?
Frenzy checks, yes.
And what's the number to beat?
Hmm?
What's the number to beat?
14.
Begging your pardon?
Well, I
You
failed.
fucking squeeze me.
Don't spend that.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
say,
be like,
I
I'm not
spent that
gonna.
willpower.
I was about to join you, but nah, I'm good
I was
actually.
feeling
I
good
thought
with
I was
a
grand.
feeling good with a crit. No.
That's a 1.
I was all happy with my 5.
I mean, you heard the amount of dice she just
Yeah,
rolled.
too. I'm just having a bad time.
About to get feral on the
I
magic
have
attack.
literally just woken up with the worst day. But Delilah's very
You're already
bad,
have
not
a
very
really
good.
bad
I don't think we
morning.
increase our hunger though. I think this is just
It's alright.
Rena's gonna tell us what happens. Some kind of frenzy that we all go into.
As all of you wake up from your day sleep abruptly, everyone's currently in different shades of fear and paranoia because a lot of you have not woken up during your day sleep before.
So, wait, it's still daytime?
During the
At this
day.
daytime, if you glance at your clock, it is currently 3 p.m.
Oh, God.
Okay, that's fine. This is fine. This is fine. What? What? Jen's gonna like. Are we like we in frenzy at this point, or?
You're currently acting in paranoia and fear. Your beast, at least, will refuse to crawl out of whatever hole it's crawled into right now.
I didn't bring my.
Charlie is knife out back to the wall, like looking for other weapons, just like staring at the door.
Delilah has grabbed that engraved gun.
Yeah.
Actually,
Just
I would say Charlie's flipped the bed over. And
Yes. Yeah. It-
I am casting. Oh wait. I am activating Sense the Unseen as well immediately after grabbing my gun.
Can you roll your Sense the Unseen, please?
Yes, I can.
With an auspice?
Gone out back to the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there, Jen is attempting to, like, if there's space under the bed, that is where Jen is attempting to go. Otherwise, in a corner, because we're in frenzy, Jen now has cat ears. Just Jen.
I'm
has
blowing a
animal
willpower
features and
on
then
that
frenzy.
one. Holy fuck,
Gotta love
no
the feral
thank
features.
you.
They're rounded cat ears, though. they're not
Holy
mine.
shit.
That's why I
She's
like
not
them.
good to us today.
No.
I'm in fear and power.
Alright.
How's that clan bane working for you? It's fine.
Now can
Be like, you know how in action movies when like we'll have the back of the door and like one hand on the handle and the gun in the other?
That's true.
I'm that right now.
I think I might.
Delilah, you don't feel anything.
Yeah, only
You're too afraid.
That's valid.
With the ensuing chaos of all of you waking up, Nora actually knocks one of the doors, most likely Maxie's. Going like, "Hey, are you okay?"
I'm awake.
What's happening? Can you open the door?
Are you alone?
Yeah. I mean, the others are gotten woken up. There was like sudden chaos in here.
Check on them one by one. I want to know where all 3 of them are before I do anything.
Oh, okay. And you hear a scuffle of feet as Nora walks away.
Great.
All of you take a moment in your own separate bedrooms until the frenzy at least subsides. Usually takes a turn. It takes about an hour, but still.
Okay.
What is the time?
More the question,
Right
does
now?
Nora knock on anyone else's door?
Yeah.
No. Nora knocks in Maxie's door.
That's it.
Oh, no one gets to hurt my little girl. That's what's not happening. Okay.
But afterwards, currently the time is after you all have gone down from your frenzy. It's now 4 p.m. nearing sunset.
It's still too bright to leave the plane. I'm gonna go searching for my girl.
You open the door. You open the door and you hear hushed conversation in the hallway.
Alright. For the first time so far in this entire chronicle, I'm going to activate awe.
Alright.
And then just take one single step out.
The vision you see, at least, is Nora talking to 8, who had just arrived via the first flight that she could catch to Alice Springs. 8 has a tiny carry-on bag, and she is currently at least trying to catch up as to what's happening.
I'm just going to make my way casually down the hallway, knocking on each of their doors as I pass them.
You all hear knocking.
You get a very quiet from behind Jen's door, like still a little bit pissed
No
off.
animals on board, Jen.
Well, I'll just fling myself into the sun then.
So if the terror frenzy has subsided, Charlie will open the door, just kind of look cautiously out, knife in hand, but still looking around.
Delilah would very much follow suit, like peeking the door open to check, but still gun up.
It's just to me wandering my way past down the hallway.
Jen
Seemingly casual.
sticks the head out, watches Maxie, and looks back at you two.
Yeah.
Would I be aware if this sudden wakefulness, like if I've been woken during day before, it's only been when someone's there, right? Like a threat, but there was no one there.
No.
Does that register as something Charlie might know about from blood magic or anything like that could have that effect?
What's an occult?
Right.
Jen will also slip out of their room and go to Delilah just to make sure that she's okay.
Yeah, I'm like also checking, being like,
Jen's got ears, at like little cat ears at the moment.
adorable, but
Actually,
It's a thing. You get used to it.
that's fine. That's fine. Are you okay?
You okay?
What the fuck happened? Why?
I don't know. We're up in the day.
spend a willpower.
Which is not normal.
Where's Max going?
Probably
Well spent.
to
That's 4 successes.
figure shit out.
With 4 successes, you might have encountered some kind of threat like this before. Might not be Kindred. That's all you know.
Okay.
Hey, you made it so quickly.
Yes, I did say that I'm going to catch the first flight out.
You
Yes.
certainly did. You could not have come at a better time, or a more urgent one, considering everything that's been happening.
That's the point, isn't it?
Yes, it is the... Why are we talking... Nora! Nora, darling. Have you fetched anything for our guest? Any food or anything? 8, are you hungry? A drink?
I don't know, like, water is fine.
And I'll just give a single nod to Nora, which is also very clearly a go. Go elsewhere nod.
As Nora passes you by, she stealthily hands you a note that's been crumpled up in her hand.
Just as I take it, just very casually, as if I'm completely relaxed to see 8, both hands in the pocket, and I just drop the note into my pocket. As I just continue closing the distance to 8 until I'm about, in conversation distance, but just not crowding her. I don't want to do this. Well, when would you like to get started?
Well, I was hoping to get some rest. Isn't it a bit too early for you all to be awake?
Does she look genuinely surprised by seeing us awake?
Yes.
Okay. Charlie's just watching 8 like a hawk right now. Not saying anything. Just watching him.
I'm going to assume Jen and Delilah have stepped out into the hallway to actually properly watch this interaction happen. I do actually want to get a read on how Eight's this very hi, I came as soon as I could, but is she looking kind of rushed, or is she just cool and calm and collected and stuff like that?
What's an insight?
Wits and insight?
First ever what's an insight in this whole chronicle.
Yeah!
We're doing one!
I thought I might finally.
I'm so proud of you guys.
Oh my
Thank you,
god!
Toreador.
Only took 4 sessions.
Oh fuck, hold on.
It only took 4 sessions.
Technically,
Watch her
8.
fail. Watch her be in the cursed seat.
I think I am in the curse.
Oh no! Which was the nearest seat
You've
to
got
me?
willpower.
Got willpower.
Do I want to burn it though? Because I've already burnt one today.
Ooh.
The day is young.
The
The day is
The
young.
day is old. The night's
Full of
very young.
terrors.
You know what? I'm a young fledgling who doesn't know her limits yet. Yeah, fuck it. I'll burn one.
Yes! Burn them all!
There we go. That's a bit better. So that is going to be I can't do maths. That is going to be, that's an 8, right? I'm not,
That's 7 with a crit.
oh, yeah, cool, 7. Almost there. Fuck.
7. With 7 successes, you would know that 8 is very calm, collected, and completely unsurprised about how all of you seem to be panicked.
Yeah, so was fully expecting us to be awake. Or, well, panicked. Okay, interesting. Add that to the fun list of things I know about Age. I'm building quite a little bit of a book about her. Fascinating.
Well, if it's rest you want, we always have spare rooms, and you'll always have one here. And I suppose the rest of us should get a couple more hours of rest before the sun sets. And our cleaning up has to begin in earnest.
Well, I just want to leave my bag here and actually get started in the whole cleanup process, if you guys don't mind. Humans do operate in normal hours, and by this time, everything's about to close.
Oh, we still haven't gotten you a phone.
Please,
We need to get you a phone.
please,
Real bad.
please, I need one. I need one so bad.
Would you like your bag locked away in secure storage, or is just a spare bedroom fine?
A spare bedroom is fine.
Of course. I'm going to extend hands off to take her bag and to away to one of the bedrooms, but I'm just going to wait to see if she hands it to you.
Alright. 8 actually doesn't hand you the bag, but she follows.
Yeah, I will happily lead her to one of the empty bedrooms. We have a couple left, 1 or 2, and I will lead her to the one that is the furthest away from mine.
Fair enough.
And then just open the door, just beckon her in.
Yeah, she enters and basically just drops her whole bag onto the bed, but grabs something inside of it. It seems to be just a cloth bag. And then goes like, well, I'm gonna go. You guys get some more sleep. Everyone looks a bit...
Worn thin,
Yes.
a bit peaky. I wouldn't mind another couple of hours. The moment of sunset, I imagine we'll all be up.
And we can actually have a conversation by then.
I think we're more than due for one.
What the fuck is that?
Yes. Well, 8 actually just gives you like a kind of goodbye look.
As she steps forward, the moment she's like slightly behind my shoulder, I'm going to let awe slowly simmer down and retract until it's just me again.
What's an insight?
Yay!
2, 1 session.
Yeah, look at us go.
Wow, look at that.
Me with my 4 dice!
Be fine. Just
got
needed
this.
2 successes.
I'm going to use a willpower. Because, you say the word 2 successes, and that didn't go well. Hey, 3 successes.
There we go.
With 3 successes, as 8 is passing by, and you are letting awe drop, you notice no change in her composure at all.
Didn't expect one. Yeah. This woman. This is going to be an interesting one.
She basically passed the rest of you on her way out. By giving you like a slight smile, basically a nod, before she actually enters another room that has a sealed door so it won't let sunlight into the space.
Alright. With that done, I'm going to turn and make eye contact with each of you one by one. So I just have my eyebrows raised, waiting to see if there's any other calls, or will I just return to bed?
What the fuck was that? Why are we awake?
There's nobody in the room with us. No disturbance. We shouldn't have been roused.
Just her.
Can
Oh my
I
god, is that her fault?
can I be keeping an ear out while this is happening to make sure she's actually fully left, or she's not just literally waiting behind the door listening to us?
At least this whole area is soundproof,
It
as
is
for Maxie's orders.
Alright, good.
Plus, sunlight proof.
Yeah.
That's why there is a double door that you have to go through just to get in here.
Jen looks into Charlie's room and is like, did you flip over your bed?
Yeah, look, I flipped back to some baser instincts for a minute there.
Your non-flashbacks.
I've never been there.
Fair.
But no. So, we didn't pick up anything.
She knew.
It's too busy trying to see what.
It was.
It was. She knew. She wasn't.
Oh.
What was she's completely unbothered by that.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least, maybe whether she did it or not.
She wasn't surprised. So the vote is either it was her that did it or it was something else. I don't know which is worse.
I mean,
Either her or something came with her.
she doesn't come up on my senses whenever I don't know if that's normal for regular.
Doesn't come up in what regard? As in nothing special about her, or just nothing?
Nothing.
What?
Oh, we're
Is
in
that
for a
normal?
very long
Oh,
night.
I mean,
You're-
I don't do what you can do, but I can tell you that's not normal.
I mean, you do all the other funky stuff, so like,
That's one way to put it. Yeah.
that's not something that.
Alright, we only have a little bit of time before we're going to need to get some more sleep.
I need to sleep these off.
Do we go? Do we actually storyteller question? Do we go back to sleep if we've been woken this way? I don't even know.
You could go into temporary torpor voluntarily. But do you want to?
Charlie would not if the choice is available.
Honestly, with everything that's going on, Delilah no longer not with everything that just happened.
I was just trying to find an opportunity to slip away and find Nora.
Yeah.
We can't leave this room until
Yeah.
the sun goes down.
We'll have to think of another way to spend our time then. We could make sure we know what our plan is with 8 and whatever's coming next, so that we're prepared. You're prepared.
Should we be on
for that chat.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting one. 8 will play ball to a degree, because 8 will trust me to be a venturer. 8 knows how to deal with my kind. And I'm not sure 8 is on the bandwagon of believing I'm any different from the rest of them. I'm going to have to be honest, or play ball to a degree. To play the part.
Wait, those are 2 different things. Which one are you gonna do?
I'm going to play chess and I'm going to lose.
purpose?
Everyone loves being a venturer.
Yeah.
I learned how to lose and get things from it. But I'm going to have to give up some things. Nothing that will endanger any of you, but this is a conversation she and I will be having behind closed doors.
Can you give us a bit?
I'm not sure what she'll ask, but I'll fall on the sword before I push any of you guys on it.
You said you'd be in a coterie with us.
I want Delilah safe. And I want this place safe, and that means getting her out of here as soon as possible. And it means we get this done as soon as possible. The longer she's here, the more she stops being a solution and instead just becomes an obstacle. I don't trust her. I respect her, and I've dealt with her a little bit in the past. But I don't trust her.
Maybe she knows about the tree. The one
She knows about knowing.
that stands to reason.
That's the hope. Question is, what's she going to want? I'm going to have to give up something if she's going to give me any sort of ground. Or I can just play it by ear.
You are an engineer.
I thought we wanted the same things.
I just want this place safe. And she's a threat.
She's a double-edged sword. Because she's a sword, she's also a threat.
You're worried because you want to protect this place and its people, but she wants to protect the Camarilla.
Yes. If that lets you know which side I'll pick if it comes down to it, then yes.
I suppose I shouldn't be so confident that she will do that in the end. There's one thing that's true about most people in the Camarilla. They hate the Camarilla.
Ah, the scourge of a necessary evil. I can deal with it. I know how to lose. And if I win, then that's bragging rights for the rest of time. I'm never going to let the prince forget it. But also if I win, then it depends on how personally he takes it. But I'm not sure if I can tell her about 9. She now knows that we know of 9's existence. I'm not sure how much ground I can give her on that one. And we know nothing of the other friend on the piece of paper.
Not yet, but I agree with you. You should not be no ground on 9s.
I have a favor I need to ask of you two. I need a word with Charlie.
Okay.
Where do you want us to go?
Yeah, that's.
Well, we're in the bedroom area, aren't we? That stretch of hallway. Well,
Yeah.
Well, the bedroom's on opposite side of the hall. The walls are thin, but I trust your integrity.
Very sensitive hearing. I'll put headphones on.
Delilah?
Of course. Just for this conversation, please don't put yourself in danger.
We'll see what I have to offer.
Jen will take Delilah's hand and drag her up to their room.
Yeah. Fully.
Yep.
And I will beckon for Charlie to follow me into mine.
Yep.
We're gonna go listen to some sweet tunes.
Hell yeah. Delilah's grabbing her poker game.
Yeah.
Her poker cards to play.
Ooh. We can play like Go Fish. Like, I don't play poker.
Sure, that works.
I lead Charlie into my room, close the door, so I just rest my hand on the door, considering locking it, but unsure what sort of message that would send. And without turning to look, just sort of say, they want Jackson back. And I can't give him to them. That is the one chip we might have, but it is a line I can't cross.
How do you know they want him back? Or want him at all?
Because we took him.
So they don't think he's dead.
Someone out there doesn't. You saw his name on the paper.
Yeah.
If the Camarilla sent us here because they have a stake in this race, that makes Jackson important somehow. Whoever we're up against, whoever we're racing against, may almost certainly have a vested interest in him as well. I'm not sure why. He is as secret as I could make him. But Delilah isn't the only prize, just clearly the most important.
Well, we got two questions then. First, being how much would you trust Jackson to take care of himself, put himself in a position where you don't know where he is?
Jackson's just a kid.
I know. Follow-up question. Follow-up question. How good a liar are you?
Too well trained.
Well, you can trust yourself or you can trust the kid. Those are your choices. Either you don't let him get it from you, or you give Jackson resources to go in the wind, and then you ain't lying when you tell 8 you don't know where he is.
Frankly, I'm not sure whether to bring him up at all. But I need to keep her off balance for the entirety of her visit here. Otherwise, she's not going to make any slip-ups, and we're not going to learn anything.
Okay.
I need carrots, but I don't have a stick. There's nothing we can threaten her with. All we have are morsels to throw her way. I love how she came all the way here to help, and none of us trust a single hair on her head.
I don't think any of us are still alive out of an abundance of trust. Even Delilah.
Part of me is fighting every instinct I've got to just leave, vanish again. I'll fix this. For the kid, for Delilah. This damn town. You're more experienced than I am with tricks in the occult. That much as we've made very clear between the two of us. Speak to Nora. Because she does not misbehave or disobey. And yet she did. For 8.
What do you mean? What did she do?
When I was still lost in my head upon waking up, I told her to go and get you 3. She went straight to 8. And she was blabbing. Nora doesn't do that.
What did she tell?
It sounded like just the plain gossip at first, but she would have gotten to the meat eventually.
You think
And-
she was being manipulated?
You and Delilah are the two that would be able to figure that out.
Well, I can tell you this. 8 has a few tricks I don't understand. And whatever happened to us to woke us up, that wasn't anything I'm acquainted with. But it was able to target us, our blood. And it was strong. I mean, I've heard stories about some incredible blood magic. I don't know if that's what that was or not. I don't know if it had something to do with that tree or not. Or if it's something Inquisition.
Or just plain old survival instincts.
That wasn't it.
Don't you wish things were that simple?
Yeah, they're not fun when they're that simple either. That's something I have some experience with too.
Check on Nora if you can. Take Delilah. If A got in her head, I would love to know. Because that changes things. Gravely.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sure thing.
I have another threat on my plane!
Yeah, get used to that.
And I'll... Anything on your mind before we go join the others again?
Just that seems like you're trying to wear a lot on your shoulders. I appreciate you asking for help just now with Nora, but keep in mind, you don't have to manage all the carrots or all the sticks.
I've been alone a while. Habit. I'm
Huh.
CEO.
Yeah, well, habits change.
Time to go join the others.
Yep.
Carrots and sticks.
We're watching YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Watching YouTube videos. Swiping through Tinder like, do you think this one's cute? No, okay.
That one. No, that one.
Okay,
that
yeah,
one.
that
That
one.
one. That one. Yeah, good, good, good.
I'll go knock on the door and just say, we're done!
Dick, we're having a girls' day, fuck off.
Yeah, hold on.
You're not
We're
done!
chilling.
Well, we can't definitely leave this section until dark.
Sorry, sexy lingerie pillow fights are happening.
Yeah.
Oh. I'll be back in bed. I'm going back to bed for an hour.
You can join us, you just have to wear the lingerie. Jen
It's
is
a
clearly not
requirement.
wearing lingerie. Jen is wearing a t-shirt.
They're both dressed normally.
Yeah,
but,
we're both dressed
I'm gonna go try and get another hour of sleep.
Yeah, no, I'm not going back to sleep.
I'm not going back to sleep. I'm going back to my room and opening that note. That note?
Yep.
Yay! Where the hell did I put that note? Is more important.
You've lost the note.
Proceed, I'll find the note.
You squashed it!
the moment Maxie like
I've genuinely
closes the
lost
door,
it. Found it.
I'm just gonna turn to Jen and be like, "So stressed. What so stressed? Maxie is not handling this.
No.
Can we talk about that?"
I mean, he clearly seems to want to be in control of every situation and does not have any control of this situation at all.
Not with. A conversation doesn't always have to be a battle, though.
It's very true.
Still,
Honey.
that's something that everyone can do, and I hope he does soon.
Well, yeah, like, fingers crossed they actually start remembering that we are a crew, we are a group, and we are a team. I know it's hard for vampires to trust each other, but
You can't force someone into a group like Prince did. You have to come to it willingly. But I have a feeling Maxie will.
how are you handling this?
I've been cooped up on this plane for like so goddamn long. I'm going local. The boys don't play poker with me anymore. It's like,
That's because you keep winning.
yeah, but not that.
Boys
Not
don't like losing.
yeah, but like the premonition makes it so easy.
You've been cheating?
I've been bored.
I'm so proud of you.
But
We have to take you to an actual casino when we get back to Sydney.
I think I'm banned from those now.
They don't need to know.
True. How are you doing?
This is the most freedom I've had in years. It's weird.
Really?
Yeah. It's... I'm not with the Camarilla willingly, but it's the only home I have.
Ooh, I am rolling insight, and you're going to have to tell me right now whether or not I am adding a plus, because if that is grief right there.
It's longing. It's not grief.
Okay.
It's longing.
Okay. But yeah, no, I vibe checking that one. Thank you so much. Vibe checking.
Let you use your insight there a little bit, hun.
That's 3 for the counters at home.
Rita's like,
Rita, you mentioned it, and I was like, all right, I'm ready to actually do my thing.
So
now.
proud of people finally using this.
sucking at it.
Fear is a great motivator.
The cursed seat is still on the
Question
table.
is, will you spend all your willpower before sunset?
No, I'm not. I don't pass.
What did you roll?
Literally 2, and one of them is
8 dice on the table.
there's 8 dice, and I got 2.
25% success.
To be fair, like,
8 is a cursed number for us today.
Right?
this station
Yeah,
is
eight
a
is cool.
relatively open book. Like, Jen is not.
No, that's fair. But
Yeah.
wait, you mentioned once Perth, yeah?
Yeah, Perth. So, Vampire Society education lesson for you.
Yeah. Hit me.
So, there's a whole bunch of shit where a group split off from the Camarilla, Anarchs.
Yeah.
That's where I'm from. They live in Perth. My sire Florence is from Perth.
Huh.
She owed the prince what's called a boon. It's a favor, like a really big, important favor, and you can call them in. The boon that she owed was a very big one, and when he started his rise to power, he called it in, and he wanted a guard dog. So he took me. So he said, I want a guard dog, give me your child. And she had to.
I'm so sorry, Jen. That would have been awful.
I was a shithead for like the longest time. It's also specifically, these are not dog ears.
Yes.
I specifically chose my animal form to not be a wolf. A lot of Gangrel choose wolves.
Okay.
I chose a mountain lion because I'm an asshole.
No.
You don't get a guard dog if you ask for it.
Exactly. And that would have been, and coming from,
The Anarchs operate very, very differently from the Camarilla.
I've heard.
And it was a big adjustment period, and there's a reason that a lot of the people in Camarilla and Sydney don't really like me, and it's because I made a nuisance out of myself. Charlie's literally the only one who talks to me on a regular basis.
Well,
But now I have a pack. It's
you
great.
do. And you've got us. You've
Yeah.
got me.
But like I said, yeah, I haven't left Sydney since. Jeez, I've been there for. Since like the 90s. So,
Not even for a trip?
no.
Oh boy.
I don't leave Sydney. I'm allowed to leave Sydney.
Well,
So this is a big deal.
yeah, big adjustment. But it seems that you're handling it quite well. It's a good adjustment.
Look, I'm having fun. It's still weird though. I keep looking over my shoulder. I don't like 8 being here because it's a stark reminder.
Yeah, it would be.
But it's fine. No, it's
Hopefully she won't be here long.
ugh.
And we've got your back.
I'm just worried she's gonna like, I don't know, like tell the prince that what we're up to, even though we're not up to anything.
We're not up to anything. And The only thing that she can report back is that you're looking after me, preventing me from doing incredibly stupid things.
Well, I didn't do that, did
You
I?
technically did.
No, I let you alone, and you did the stupid. Like, where is
Jen?
the stranger danger vibes?
I was having a bad night. I am sorry, but Jen, please, you are not in control of my actions.
I shouldn't have left you alone.
Jen,
Should have just made you sit outside the door while
Argent, you're not in control of my actions. Do not blame yourself for that. That was my mistake, and I'm extremely thankful for you saving me. Okay?
Fair enough.
So thank you. You're a dear friend, and I really appreciate it.
Glad you didn't get shot.
I'm glad too, to be honest. That would have been a short-lived...
Second life.
Yeah, short-lived second life.
We have to get you a phone.
Please.
Alright, we'll ask Nora to get one tomorrow during the day. Or who knows, maybe 8 has a... No, let's not get anything from 8 because...
Let's not.
She will bug... I don't know, but just, I have the vibe. She's gonna bug it, and then we're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who knows? There's a chance she actually might just be lovely. We're such
No.
pessimists.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been around 8 enough to know that she's
Bad touch.
just bad vibes. Like, not even bad vibes, they're just weird vibes. I'm unsure of these vibes. Because it's really... She's just off, like, in this weird way that I can't explain.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. I have seen that.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not playing any more rounds of fake poker with you.
Please.
No, because you're really good at it, and I'm really bad at card games.
It just takes practice, okay?
Math is not my strong suit. I can't count cards.
Honestly, same, but like...
Yeah, but you have special future seeing powers. That's cheating.
If I promise I won't use them, we can
No, I don't
play.
trust you.
No, okay. Scout's honor.
You were never. You don't even know if you were a scout.
Doesn't mean I wasn't. You don't know. I don't know.
You were Second Inquisition. You are not a scout. You have no honor.
That's basically, they must go through scout training.
No, I'm sure they go through murder training. It's not scout training. They don't know how to tie knots. They know how to shoot guns.
Hey, look, if it is true that I've been there since childhood, they must have a scouts version of Second Inquisition.
No, they probably
kids.
don't. God, it's probably like living in a cult. Ugh. Aren't you, like, I'm honestly kind of proud of you for forgetting all of it because you've just forgot like an entire lifetime's worth of cult indoctrination.
It does make me curious. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair. Like, you have forgotten a very large chunk of your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little bit.
Just a little bit.
Little bit.
You know, 20-something odd years. Look. You can learn a bunch of that stuff and grow up and around a bunch of that stuff and still unlearn it.
I know. But it's just weird knowing that I was in it in the first place. Looking out from the outside, knowing that I was in it and I can't even remember it is a extremely weird feeling. But one step at a time. I can't prevent that. I've just got to work with it. And that's okay. I've got it.
Figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
I'm still really curious as to who did this to you.
Yeah, same, to be honest.
Like,
I
I know who my sire is. You'd like her. She's cool.
I'd love to meet her one day.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. Are you sure you don't feel like getting some rest?
They'll go away eventually.
They're so cute, though.
Sort of like
like-
they duck their head a little bit and the ears like wiggle. Like they flick back and forth.
Can I make the anime joke? I really want to make the anime joke.
Yeah.
Oh god, okay.
You forget, hon, I'm on TikTok. Like.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. Shit.
I'm sad I can't film anything with these because they're too real and it would definitely break the internet and I would absolutely get done in for a masquerade breach, but it would be fun.
You know what? Knowing the internet, they would 100% believe you if they said it was fake, but you would still get probably done for the masquerade breach.
I've seen people with like little like fake ears that they can move and it's just people are still like, no, it's totally real, you're actually a cat boy. It's like, that's not how this works at all.
I love that I'm dead and somehow I'm talking about anime cat ears.
Yeah, well, I've been dead for like over 100 years and here we are.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Some things don't change.
Yeah, Charlie and I are very approximately the same age.
How
Similar ages.
on earth have you two ended up?
Different vampires process death differently and process living too long differently.
That's fair.
Some people get not stuck, but like they progress up until a certain point and then stop. I was a young person in the 1920s when you weren't allowed to be like me.
No.
And now I get to be like me. I get to be as much of me as I want to be. And there's still hate out there, but, you know, I'm less likely to get, you know, my absolute shit kicked in, so I can fight back now.
You have certainly lived through a lot of history, haven't you?
Yeah, I did sleep through World War II, though. I don't do war. That's Charlie's thing.
I've gathered. Okay.
I'm not a fighter, I'm a bleeder.
You also just seem to be a very happy person living life to the fullest.
I finally get to.
Yeah.
I'd be happier if I was back in Perth, but this is pretty good, you know, this whole Coterie thing. I kind of always wanted a Coterie.
Well, you got one now.
Yeah.
This is nice.
It's a pretty good one. We'll bring Max around eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
We gotta do a movie night or something. That'd work.
Oh my god, yes.
What movie night would it be? We've got to plan movies for them. Something that, like, Charlie can watch as well.
I'm not watching Saving Private Ryan.
Wow, alright!
Very historically accurate movie.
Give him PTSD flashbacks, why don't you?
Can't watch war movies, people get upset. We have to...
Yeah, it's almost like one lived through them.
Yeah. We'll watch Grease or something like that. That'll
Yeah.
be funny.
Grease works. Grease
Yeah,
works.
absolutely. There we go. Settled. We're watching Grease.
Done.
Coterie movie night.
Private Ryan.
Yeah.
When we're done. Alright. I think we're done.
Yeah, we're just chatting about that now.
Let's continue to talk shit. And,
Yeah.
we're going to spend the rest of the afternoon picking a movie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Making a list of
Perfect
movies we
movie.
need to show Charlie.
Yeah.
I would
I
love
just
to
keep-
see that. Adam would love to see that list.
I keep
Charlie,
vetoing any ones that have like war in them, being like, no.
No, Jen's like, I don't even want to watch it. I hate war movies. It's boring.
This one maybe, but like, I need to check whether or not this is going to send him on a spiral or not.
Is this going to give Charlie PTSD flashbacks?
Yes.
Tropic Thunder is fine.
No.
Alright, as at least the duo are trying to figure out what movie to pick, the day passes quite quickly, quite fast, a little too fast. And the night is finally upon us. However, 8 does not come back.
So she left the plane.
She's gone. Fully.
Well, once the sun is down, I will open the double doors and we can leave. And I will just look to Charlie and just mouth.
Hey, Delilah, can I talk to you for a sec?
No, Private Ryan. Sure.
Who's Private Ryan?
Don't worry about it. All right. What do you? Yeah, I like shuffle Charlie off, being like, "What's up?"
I think we need to have a chat with Nora about something.
Sure. Where's this? Okay,
Just,
give me.
like,
I will
just
need
just
context.
quietly, they're just like going down the hallway. Just gonna say, I'm gonna ask Nora some questions and just maybe keep an eye and see if anything looks. You just do your doctor thing.
Charlie, you are a very good person, but it feels like you're asking me to literally stand in on an interrogation. I'ma be frank.
Let's be honest.
I'll do my best to return Frank for Frank.
He just can't sound nice.
That's kind of you to assume I'm a good person. And secondly, you're right.
Yeah, I just stopped like mid-walk and just. Oh no, you gotta give.
I knew a Private Ryan once.
Fuck.
God damn it!
Yep, never that movie.
He's a good man. He didn't make it.
Okay, what am I on the lookout for? And what is this? Why are we suspecting Nora of something?
Maxie's concerned about something. She apparently behaved strangely when A turned up. He thinks it's something off. So,
Interesting. Alright. Okay.
I'm also better at interrogations than questions, if that makes sense. So, I don't know how to.
Hey, did Maxie ask you to question or interrogate Nora? Because keep in mind who Nora is to Maxie.
Yeah. Look, I'll keep that in mind. I think Maxie was feeling interrogate and saying question.
Do we want to play? Oh, we can play good cop, bad cop if you would like. I can talk to Nora. Okay,
I don't like cops.
That's fair. That's very fair.
That's a story for another time.
That is a story I would love to hear.
Yeah, we'll see.
As Delilah and Charlie have a conversation, Maxie and Jen, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna have to talk to A.
Where is she?
If she's on the plane, the most likely place she would be is borrowing my study. But chances are she's out in the city patching up our shit. That gives us a grace period until we either find her or she returns. I think I can handle her. Okay. But I want to know your thoughts. Because you've seen her more day to day than I have. Because I was not in Sydney all the time.
No. Obviously.
Anything you can tell me, anything I can use.
What history do I have?
Well, you mostly see her almost daily, but she is mostly professional regarding at least helping the prince cover up any masquerade breaches by some, neonate.
I mean, what she's doing for us right now, that's what she does. Like, that's most of my interactions with her are in regards to her covering up someone else's mess for the prince. I said it to Delilah, but I'll say it to you. She has really weird vibes.
I'm noticing.
Like, and honestly, since all of this started, I feel like she's just gotten weirder.
And now we have an inkling as to why
Well,
that
yeah,
might be.
and now she's got clones. We don't know they're clones. I don't know if they're clones. They look like clones.
They look like, well,
They do.
yes. I'm genuinely unsure whether or not to just sort of come out swinging on that one, or to sort of just let that one simmer until the right moment.
I feel like it's not a great opener.
Well, no. No, the opener is probably going to be what I said.
Ding ding. You hear a message from your phone.
I'll check my phone.
It's a message from 9 saying, I'm outside.
Isn't she the one who hung up on us? Because we called her? Or she hung up on me?
You didn't see the message.
No. Just asking her, apparently, isn't she the one that hung up on her? What?
Is that today? I will put my phone away and just... I have to go pick up a package. I'll be back in a second.
What? No, share with the class.
Work. I asked for someone to get a copy of the manifest for the ship to see if I could track down whatever port it was Delilah got on the ship. And someone from the shipping union finally got back to me. Okay? I'll be back. Just give me 5. I will head out, seeming very annoyed at the distraction, until I am outside the plane.
As you're heading down the plane, you see 9 just sitting on top of her ute. And the moment she sees you going down, she drops off from the top of her ute and goes straight after you.
Hey kiddo, how'd it go?
Hi, so I'll need you to actually bring a black rose, which I have procured. You're gonna have to sing a poem, but yeah, let's go. We're gonna go. We have to go now. And just chucks you straight into the ute
Alright,
and drives away.
I'm in your safe hands.
So, are we able to find Nora?
Yeah.
Charlie and Delilah, you guys are currently still inside the plane looking for Nora. However, you look outside and you see something that catches your eye, most likely you, Delilah.
Mm-hmm.
You see 2 agents. One of them was the priest that talked to you before.
Oh, fuck. Who else? Do I recognize the second person?
The second person you do not recognize, but they are not the one who shot you.
And Charlie doesn't notice this.
Charlie doesn't notice unless Charlie wants to.
I mean, I'm looking for Nora, but if Delilah is overt about having noticed something, then I guess Charlie would want to pick it up.
I would pause just for the moment to see if any of them are carrying weapons.
They are not.
No, I'm not pulling a maxi. I will tug on your sleeve.
What is it?
Outside.
Oh, shit. That guy looks like a priest. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Get Jen.
So you go towards where Jen was. There's flashlights in that hallway.
Shit.
Are they in the plane?
They are currently in the plane. Jen is currently in the soundproof double-doored bedroom. You guys are at the front of the plane.
Okay, is there a room open nearby us? Like one of our bedrooms or one of the other rooms?
There is none because the bedrooms are where Jen was.
Right. Okay.
Other option is to actually leave. Or going to the cockpit.
The cockpit open?
The cockpit is slightly ajar.
All right. I'm going to open the cockpit door and sort of gesture inside.
All right, I'll trust you.
I'm going to come in after you and just come as close as I can to closing that door. I'm just going to kind of point out of the line of sight of the doorway and kind of put my hand over my lips, like, don't make a sound. I'm going to draw my knife and just wait by the exit to that door and see if the agents come.
What's awareness?
Okay. I don't suppose a specialty in traps would come into play here at all. We're just
Yes.
being- Oh, okay.
Okay.
You were technically setting the trap, so.
I mean,
Can I?
chicken egg argument there.
Why this is happening? Can I activate rapid reflexes?
Yes, you can.
That is. That is 3 successes.
You like to reroll?
I was considering it, but I think I'm gonna hold off.
Alright, as you are holding the door almost shut and peeking through it, the glass window behind you, where the plane, at least the cockpit is, shatters. And you see a very familiar face, Charlie. You come face to face with Doodlebug.
Oh, hell no.
The moment he sees you, he makes a grab for you.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna do this.
Strength and brawl.
Yeah, I want to knife him if I can.
Hey, strength and melee.
if he's coming for me, I was hoping to use Dex melee with my knife, and that's why I want to do
Dex
that.
and melee can also going to play here.
Okay.
Gun right now.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Give me a sec. Okay. And then I'm gonna rouse because I haven't gotten to anoint the blade. How's that gonna go for me? Super. Not hungrier. Take that.
Gotta beat an 8.
I'm gonna with a messy crit. Give me a second. That's 4,
Ooh.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
With a messy crit.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to gain a stain, lose an advantage, or just fail the test?
I've already got a stain. Maybe I could lose. What does it mean to lose an advantage? Like one of my dots in. I don't know. I'm trying to look at my character sheet. I guess I will choose that outcome. I don't know exactly what it means, but I'll say I lose an advantage.
Alright. That's what you choose.
Okay.
You barely miss, at least you just kind of barely miss Doodlebug. There is a quick cut at the side of his cheek, but the moment he gets close, you see that his eyes are frenzied and he is currently thinking of nothing but you. And I'd like you to roll brawl, strength and brawl.
Okay.
Because you are going out the window.
That's the idea. Okay.
Storyteller, why this is happening? Would Delilah know of any spare, gun departments in the cockpit? Would she have been given a tour of where all the safety?
Yes, you would have been, but I would like you to roll dexterity and athletics at this point.
Since I already roused for the knifing, I can't rouse again for this, right? Or is this a new thing? Okay.
Oh, wait. You can.
Let's do it. I'm getting hungry here.
Ooh.
Hungry times! So dexterity and athletics, you said? Okay.
I was about to ask if Jen could hear any of this going on, but then I remembered I'm in the sound
You're in
room.
the
You're in the soundproof room.
Jen's just quietly on their phone. It's like doo doo doo.
So I'm going to use a willpower. I got one more out of it. Okay.
You gotta roll against 9.
I got 8
2 dice.
with what would be a messy crit, but I guess I'm losing the test. So.
Looks like Charlie's going out the window.
Did nothing anyway. I got 1. That did nothing. Even with rapid, this is a cursed spot.
We found our
lord.
new
You're gonna have to
cursed
come
seat.
sit with me.
Yeah, I think I'm
We need
okay
to
with this.
Switch it up a little bit.
I'm
see if
okay
anybody
with
rolls
this.
better.
Chair's empty.
Well, Charlie Knox, as you gaze into the eyes of Doodlebug, you notice that this Kindred has been through a lot, as if tortured. You notice that his whole countenance is bloody, as if the blood hasn't even dried yet at this point. But as you realize that, you feel yourself getting picked up and thrown out, and Doodlebug is jumping right after you.
Cool.
As Delilah watches the scene, a hand grabs her arm.
Yep.
She gets turned around. The door is now open, and 3 agents are basically manhandling you out of this plane,
Shit.
putting a bag over your head, and basically knocking you unconscious.
Straight out.
From where I am with Doodlebug next to me, can I see can I see them having taken Delilah out of the plane?
Could have seen the scuffle happening, but you could see Delilah being pulled away into the plane. But you can assume that they have taken her.
Can I also see the priest?
No.
3.
You may now leave the table. You too. Jen.
Jen's not heard any of this.
No.
Jen's just like quietly like on their phone waiting for Maxie to come back, just assuming that they'll come back.
The time does pass though, Jen.
After about 5 minutes, like 5-10 minutes, that's when Jen starts to sort of like, where did they go? Should really just take this long to get a package. Sort of like, they take a minute to go past all the bedroom doors and check. Just that moment of just like, oh, I wonder if anybody else is still here. Like, open all the bedroom doors. Nobody's here. Oh, okay. Okay. And they go to the front of the plane to leave. To exit.
As you open the double-sided door, you come face to face with 8.
Where is everybody?
I don't know, doing business, I guess. Why don't we take a seat? I'd like to catch
Sense
up.
beast. No. No, sense beast. Jenny. What?
Alright.
Alright, hold on. What's it? Okay, hold on.
Oh, you don't trust me.
2.
No,
Not great.
no.
Jen's just,
Unsettled.
yeah. No, I. Where is everybody? Maxie was gonna talk to you. Where did you go?
Fixing your masquerade breaches? Having a talk
With who?
with the authorities.
Okay, but
And basically paying off a lot of people right now.
Yeah,
And she says this as she enters the space and closes the door behind her.
yeah, but you were supposed to be back here to talk to Max.
I'm talking to you now, aren't I? I mean, aren't you Coterie members?
Yeah. But you specifically agreed to talk to Maxie.
No, Maxie agreed to talk to me. I said I wanted to talk to at least one of you.
Okay, where is everyone else though?
I don't know, maybe you can tell me.
Jen will try to move past her to actually go into the front of the plane.
She will be at least blocking you each way.
Jen just hand on the shoulder just to push her. It's like no, he's not gonna. They're not gonna shove her, but it's just like no, I want to go.
Hey, don't you want to go back to Florence though?
What does
Go
Florence
back
have
to-
anything?
She struck a deal with me.
Florence is in Perth.
Yes.
What kind of deal?
Get you back in Perth.
I mean, she struck a deal with you. I'm not your property.
Technically, you are Camarilla's property.
Technically.
And if I do ask nicely, the prince, or if I pull some favors around, the prince might let you go.
Right.
Depends on how much I have to give, but
Please move out of the way. I would like to find the rest of my
sure.
Does she move?
She steps out of the way.
Jen opens the door.
It's dark outside.
I'm assuming I can't hear anything or anyone.
Can't hear anything, not even with your heightened senses.
Yeah. Delilah? Charlie? Max? Sort of like straining to listen. There was no one here when you got here?
Nope.
They didn't tell me they were leaving.
Guess they didn't care about you.
No, we're a pack. They do care.
And where are they?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
Not even a message towards their supposedly Coterie members. Another abandoned puppy. Florence does ask about you.
Sure she does.
She didn't want to give you up.
I know that.
She wanted to make a deal that in exchange for her cooperation with me and my dealings, she could have you back. Is that what you want though? Do you though? Feels like you are more than happy to stay leashed to the prince.
Shows what you know. You're not as smart as you think you are.
Maybe not.
Maybe I want to go back on my own terms. I want to go back with this collar still on my fucking neck. And there's no guarantee that if you struck a deal with her, that the prince is going to let me go. And if he decides he doesn't want to let me go, he's going to come and get me, and that puts every one of the Anarchs at risk. So, I think I would like to go and find my Coterie.
Be my guest. Go on. But just letting you know that the offer is still on the table.
Jen will pick up their phone and send a text to Maxie and to Charlie. Just tell them. Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Why do you work for the Camarilla?
Uh, there's much to be gained in the Camarilla, but I don't know really. I feel like I'm going independent soon, that's why I'm doing all this. It's not like I needed it anyway, but it's kind of fun.
Just fucking with people.
Yeah. I mean, the world's ending anyway. What's the point? What's the point of being a goody two-shoes, pretending to care about the people who work for you?
How's the world ending?
The world is ending.
The world's always ending.
Yeah. So why give a shit about what other people thinks of you? Why give a shit about the prince? Why give a shit about boons, really? Just do whatever the fuck you want.
The only reason I care about the boon influence code is because I know that if I break it, that puts people I care about in danger. And I'm gonna just continue to care about people even though I'm dead and my heart doesn't beat and the world is ending and everybody's dying. I'm going to keep caring because if I don't care, then what's the point?
Caring is a very human emotion. You're not human anymore.
More human than you.
I just know the fact that you're just wasting time. You're just wasting energy with this whole, like, caring thing. If you wanted to protect the people you love, why not gain more power?
Working on
Do you want to gain more power?
it. I feel like you're offering me some kind of horrible deal, so
No. I don't make those kind of deals, not unless you have something or someone I want.
what are you offering and what do you want? Let's hear it.
Okay. Bring me 9 alive. You can trick her, or you can beat her to almost death. You can basically get your coterie to help you do this. Just hand her over to me, and I'll make the prince forget that there was a boon in the first place.
Why do you want your little clone sister, friend?
Have you heard of the words, there can only be one?
Jesus.
Yeah, so, I'd rather not break anything at this point. I just want...
Don't break it down.
No.
I never liked you.
No. You're too observant for your own good.
Nobody in our room trusts you.
Yeah, I know. At least they're not dumb enough to trust me.
Shocker.
Wow. But I do make great offers.
No. No, you make fairy deals.
No, I keep my word.
This is like a monkey bull wish.
What, bringing a person to me? If the prince asks you to bring a person back to them, you guys would do it. You guys would jump on it immediately. So what's the difference?
Except I wouldn't. Because he's never asked me to do that. I'm a guard dog. I don't fetch. I'm a retriever.
I might have asked the wrong person then. Should have gone for Charlie.
Charlie's not smart. Not stupid enough to fall for that.
No, but Charlie might fall for the prince actually asking him to bring someone back.
Charlie's better than you think he is.
No, not good enough, really. Leaving a Coterie member without anything. Where are they actually?
I'm gonna find out.
Maybe we'll find out that they just abandoned you.
Tell you. If it turns out they had just abandoned me, I'll join your little fetch quest.
Alright.
Jen will leave the plane and start sniffing around.
Going to mountain lion mode.
Yes, I will not get hungrier and turn into a big black mountain lion with a little white patch on its chest and start looking around. Heightened senses on as well. Eyes of the beast, all of it, everything active, and we are hunting. We are sniffing around, checking ground, looking for footprints, tire tracks, and the smell of my coterie, particularly their blood.
Jen, as much as you hunt for anything, feels like you have your heightened senses on, but it feels like you're back to human. Everything's clogged up. Can't hear much aside from what's in front of you. And everything around you is just...
Is there any glass in front of you?
You see some glass on the ground, but aside from that, there's no tire tracks. There's no footprints.
There's no smells.
There's no smells.
Jen is going to walk over to something like a tire or something they know has a distinctive scent on it, like the smell of rubber or something like that, and just press their face against it and smell that.
There's nothing.
See, something's wrong. That's worse. Shit. They're definitely starting to pace and panic now. Like, there's trying to keep it under wraps, but they're pacing around. They're going to head out into the desert and start making a loop around this, basically a wide berth around the city. Not expecting to actually get anywhere, get to the other side of the city by the end of the night, but they are, the only thought they have is to work with what they do know, and that is the roadhouse, the salt mine, or back to the casino. So we're gonna start with the roadhouse. That's what we're gonna go look for.
And with that, we end our story for the night. As Jen, in their mountain lion form, moves out into the desert, we see, at least as the audience, back into the plain, where 8 is currently making tea with a laptop open. And there is at least Delilah's laptop open. With the email. Subject line, I know who you are. Can we talk? And it came from somebody with the email, theamazingjeff@gmail.com. But yeah, that is the end of episode 4, Red Center by Night. Sit down, guys.
Sorry.
Maxie doesn't kill people, but
Eight's
eight's not a
made-
people.
8's made the list.
Maybe an exception.
Charlie's quite happy to kill people,
Fine.
just for the record.
I was
Look.
stress fiddling with my tie and I was all fucked up.
Anyway, my
I'm
name
a pacifist. I will pause that moment.
You're
for
never
this.
forgiving Maxie for that fucking lie. That's just never happening.
Yeah, hope you're ready to get claws in your chest when we meet up again. Don't lie to me!
Yeah.
Anyway, my name is Serena and I am the storyteller for this chronicle.
I'm Kai and I'm your soon-to-be deceased vengeance.
I'm Hollow and I play Arjun, who is very alone and abandoned right now.
I'm Izzy and I'm playing the other soon-to-be deceased Toreador Delilah.
I am Adam, and I am playing the flashing back hardcore Banu Hakim.
Finding
Charlie.
someone called Doodlebug. Yeah. I'm over here going.
I have so many questions.
Back into the flashback to the one of the voiceovers last episode. You guys would know what was. But yes, thank you once again, guys, for joining us for this chronicle, for this episode. We are halfway through the story, and stick together to find out what's gonna happen.
Yeah, stick together, guys.
Please.
Please, please. Anyway, bye.
Bye guys, see you soon.
Close my eyes to the sunlight, my morning star, my storm. Fold your wings in grace and take your leave of me. Taste my blessings as you go. We will not lie as one again, for my womb is a garden of rot. My heart is ashes, my tears are blood. Hunt well my breath and take with you the bones of our children wrapped in palm leaves. Scatter them to the horizon and ally their cries. I shall tend a grave of deep water and shall wash away our enemies. Bide well, my dear. Sorry.
Start from the bite now.
Bide well, my desert wind. Hold aloft your blade and oil it with tears. I shall be the owl upon the night wind, the cat with silent paws, and the serpent at the heels of Cain. I shall be the seed of tears, but my eyes shall be the sand and silence. My heart shall be the desert and the sea, and my cry shall be the owl gone hunting. And as the sun departs my sky, weep not, my beloved, but hold me close in your distant chase. We shall be thorns of ruined Eden, forget me not, sun to my moon, cry to my silence. Ahi hi, Lucifer.
Ahi hi, Lucifer.